Hey there, today I'm back in my garden and I'm in my hot August garden and I want to talk about what I'm planting this month. Well, I actually want to talk about what I'm planting this week, or what I plan to plant this week. It's a little bit hot right now, so I probably won't do it right now, but I'm still going to show you and then include that at the end. This past few weeks I've been looking up like varieties of zinnias and other flowers that I could still plant, maybe to get blooms. It's kind of an experiment. Just did kind of a little Google, actually Chat GPT, and just said, list the flowers in my zone that I could still plant right now. And I could do this on Google as well. You don't have to use Chat GPT. Just my zone and what can I plant that's going to bloom within maybe 60 days, if less, if possible. It seems like this time of year is everything is in full bloom, but I always want to see if I can get a little bit more into the growing season, because we have a long hot growing season. I live in zone 8B, so it's warm here all the way through October. We might get 1 or 2 cold days. Really it's warm through November. Anyway, I like to kind of push it to see if I can plant anything else that'll bloom in the garden. I've had a lot of success in the past with marigolds, so I ordered another variety of marigolds, and I ordered a shorter variety of zinnias just for the color. The 2 varieties that I got are the Sweet Yards French Sparky. So these are French marigolds. These are a little bit smaller. The other ones I have in my garden are African marigolds, and those get some of those get 3 to 4 feet tall. I didn't want to have to wait that long for bloom, so I got these, and it said these bloom 60 to 70 days, maybe a little bit longer, because the days are kind of slowly getting shorter. It says these will be 12 to 18 inches tall. The next seed I'm going to plant, and the good thing about both of these, I will have these next year. So there's probably 3,000 or 4,000 seeds in these packs, and I will have these for next year if I do not plant that many right now. And so early in the season next year, I can just scatter these around the garden or put them by my mailbox or in pots. The next variety are the Zinnia Cut and Come Again wildflower seeds. I think it says there are pink, purple, orange, red, white, and yellow zinnias in here. These 60 to 70 days and 18 to 24 inches for these. I just figure it would be good. Those would be good. 2 good ones to try. I think Cosmos would also be good. You could probably find like a sunflower that would still possibly germinate and grow, but you need to look on the pack or the website to see if they say about 60 days. And it depends on your zone as well. If you have an early fall, these may not work. Or actually, if you have a real fall, these may not work. It seems like, this time of the year it might be, you might think, well, it's the end of summer, what's the point? But you can still plant. There are several, you can either plant things from starts, like from the nursery, the garden center, or you can even sometimes in cases maybe like mine, we'll see if you can start them from seed. I've been thinking about the garden center, because I really want to, instead of just focusing on cool season annuals, I want to get some more perennials so I can add those to I have kind of like a perennial bed. I'm adding more perennials to the other beds, but that way I can have some other varieties of fully started perennials to add to these garden beds that will get in the ground, get their roots established, and be ready for next year. So I got 3 plants yesterday. 2 of these one of these I already talked about. It is Gara. Let's see if I can hold it back here. It's kind of big already. Gara, let me put my 12 to 18 inches tall. I already bought 2 of these. You can see. I already bought 2 of these. It's full sun, and I bought them like a month ago, and they are doing really well. They have these tiny little, this one isn't blooming, but they get these tiny little purple blooms or hot pink blooms on them, and I like them. So I saw a white variety yesterday at Lowe's. I got these from my local garden center, but I think these are very pretty, and they're going to get kind of bush out a little bit. They're not going to be like a huge foliage plant, but I think these are very pretty and will be like a nice addition to my perennial bed. The other one that I'm kind of excited about, and now I'm kind of conflicted about, these are called Amsonia. Wait, hang on. Amsonia Butterscotch Blue Star. So these are green right now, and these get kind of like a big clump. So these will get 2 to 3 feet tall, maybe about 2 to 3 feet wide, which is actually pretty big. So I don't really know if I'm going to plant these over here or if I'm going to move these to another area of my garden. These are green right now. In the fall, they're going to turn this butterscotch color orange. And in the spring, they get blue flowers. So that the green foliage, blue flowers in the spring, this orange foliage in the fall. So I'm really excited about that. I don't have anything like that in my garden. Yeah, so I just want to keep adding more perennials to my garden, and then I'm going to plant these seeds shortly, either today, this afternoon, or one day this week. Right over here in this area in my garden, I have some spots like around the border where I kind of want to add these zinnias, or actually, I think I actually might want to add the marigolds right here because they're shorter. In this area right here is where I have those gara planted right here. See how cute those are? So I have one right here, one right there. I think I'm gonna plant a third one kind of like in a triangle. Then I have to figure out where I'm going to plant those Amsonia, I think I'm saying that right, the butterscotch Amsonia. I think back here, maybe one over there, one over here, just for balance. I don't really know yet. So I'm back in my garden. It is the next day. It got too hot yesterday. So yeah, it got too hot yesterday and I had to do some things. I'm going to plant a few of these and a few of these. So this, so over here is where I'm going to plant a few marigolds, and right here, and a few zinnias over here. I'm just going to try to chop this up really quick and then I'll come back and show you the next spot. This is the other variety, the marigolds, the French marigolds. They're a little bit smaller. I'm gonna plant a few of those over there too. Oh, these are spilling out. There's so many seeds in here. You can see them in the pack. Okay, I'm done planting those 2 seeds, these. So I was thinking today, because it's so hot, like how you get kind of the summer burnout this time of year, the garden summer burnout, but then you'll watch something that somebody else is doing and get just excited all over again to keep gardening, because then you start planning. I start planning ahead for the next season, you know, trying to live in the moment, live in the present, but also like kind of have one foot in the future. That's just how my brain works. The garden has really come along this year. I have a lot of ideas that I keep thinking of like what I want to do in September, October, November, December, into next year, what I want to do different. So at some point I will update on all that, but I'm really looking forward to like a little bit cooler weather. I really miss summer when it's gone, because it's just kind of like the peak bloom season for hot summer flowers and annuals. But there are annuals and perennials that will, you know, extend through some of those cooler months too. So that's like always a goal of mine, have more garden interest in the fall, winter, and then early spring. So anyway, if you made it to the end, thank you for watching, and I'm going to post a video over here that I think you might enjoy. So see you next time.